Ezreal in the tournament versus Miru, the last remaining Pyke. Only one to go on to the semifinals. We got
Partida del top 8. Cuartos de final. El Real super Castroso contra Pyke, el Castroso original. Esta versión de Real, la verdad, es algo que me gustaría jugar para cagarle el palo a la gente, pero no sé. No es muy mi estilo, es muy controlero. Pero podría estar interesante. No sé cómo se le ganaría. Bueno, sí sé cómo, con motores de robo muy importantes como Irelia, por ejemplo, tiene buen matchup contra este Real, pero tiene que ver la Estela Corona a fuerzas. No sé qué tan bien le vaya a ir a la Aurora contra ese. Tal vez por medio de top decks. Si logra por medio de top decks sacar la Aurora en momentos clave, pues ya no creo que el Pyke pueda hacer la gran cosa. Digo que el Real aquí. Por lo que estoy viendo, no ha tenido la oportunidad de sacar al espíritu que descarta cartas de la mano, entonces aquí toca al Real aguantar hasta que lo consiga, pues, lo que necesita hacer.
And it looks like currently they're communicating with the judges, so if we have an update, we'll let you
know.
Otherwise, hopefully we resume play soon. Currently, it's turning into more of a ramp for both players. Yeah. Only 1 point's been scored, and I think it's, we're entering like turn 7 here for
la deck list.
Or it's Bradykin's 4th turn, I should say. 4th turn. For Bradikin. 7th turn overall. 7th turn overall, yeah. So this is what we paused on. And it looks like they are getting...
O sea, pausaron para enseñarle los decklists o qué chingados.
Yeah, it is open deck. Okay, they got their own deck list.
Nah, mames.
Just in case. Yeah.
Lo pararon por errores de los propios jueces.
Happy that the players were able to get that information.
Está bien, o sea, es importante que vean las decklists del otro, pero siguen cometiendo ciertos errores. Hasta ahorita en este regional no ha habido tanta polémica. Como que se van mejorando en los RQs poco a poco. Está bien, me gusta que mejoren. Ahí está, el sprite.
If it's attached and I add temporary to it, it will kill on the beginning step.
Very important update there.
Y pues se deja abierto para un Starcross. Prácticamente le está gritando, tengo el pinche Starcross, perro. También la estrategia con Kai'Sa puede ser interesante para estar recuperando cartas.
Yeah, not very useful in this matchup.
Yeah. Still has the
Kai'Sa. Aquí vas a jugar a Kai'Sa acelerada.
The same type of Ripper's Bay play, but this time has the gold gear to pay for the accelerate cost. So we know that's an option. And then you would still have 2 energy to play something else afterwards. If you did like the full line with the
all in this works
too. Yeah, Bradykin has 4 up. Gonna let it just go. Probably had some sort of answer maybe in hand. Obviously you can't Starcross here because you did kill their unit on the previous turn. So good sequencing by Miru to not deploy the Traveling Merchant, then Falling Star to potentially get blown out by a Starcross.
Sí, estuvo bueno. No se aceleró y fue Starcross para protegerse del Starcross. Okay. No, le está echando para atrás porque si no se muere la unidad por no haber conquistado. Casi la caga.
I had question marks in my eyes when I saw that rune get exhausted.
Porque, ¿cuál es la idea detrás de esa hacha?
A lot of runes. That's a full ramp, isn't it? 12 runes available.
Repeat bellows on the guy.
Se murió.
Yep. I understand that's why Miru would probably want to.
Se murió, perro.
Can't be sniped so easily,
Acá el otro.
You don't want to kill your own unit. And the Bewitching Spirit after this is pretty good for Bradykin.
Y pues otra vez.
So we had 5 cards in hand, I think, at the beginning.
Gold, play Sprite Fountain.
Yeah. And this is where we're going to try to get some early points. Early in air quotes for a control deck, but...
Yep. I got a 1.
Notably, still return to the Bewitching Spirit instead of the Sprite Fountain. This is something you can't do. play the Sprite Found, then return it back to hand with the Pack of Wonders in case you want to just keep looping that Sprite Found
el
itself.
Real o
Sprite Found
el
will
espíritu otra
trigger
vez.
temporary, most likely at the start of Bradykin's turn.
Ya lo estás dejando sin mano.
Yeah, the Vex is a really good play here. We know there's
Perfecto, lo
obviously
jugó
the Pyke in
perfecto el
the
cabrón.
champion zone. We know there's Kaisa that we bounced back to hand earlier. This essentially says, hey, your accelerate doesn't mean anything.
Nope.
You can still do it, you can still pay for it, but you can't move.
Yeah, and still one up for something like a Gust.
Yep.
Something like a Stupefy if you just want to get an extra draw. But good, efficient turn from Bradykin. Let's see what Mirror is able to do here. Can always just develop a board if you just want to play the Kaisa play. You really don't want to play the Pyke, I guess, because then it's just a 2-mic going in on the next turn.
Pues toca más que desarrollar y dejarte sin mano.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The issue here is if you develop a Forerunner and you get it Starcross next turn, it's really rough.
Yeah, they're only at 1, so I understand it hurts, but I still don't hate the idea of it. Yeah, you got to get something on the board here, so I'm imagining the Kaisa as well. There it is. 2 bodies, hit the board. Miru is going to pass.
The temporary trigger. So Awaken.
Al temporary, ¿qué le vas a reaccionar? Starcross.
Like a Starcross, probably. Yep.
Cycle 1 to Starcross the Sprite and the Forerunner.
Nice.
Very nice.
Era lo peor.
Very nice.
So this is here.
Era lo peor que le podía pasar al Pyke, que le hicieran Starcross.
So this was fascinating. Brady purposely used a rune to recycle
Le falta que se muera el
he knew he
gear.
was going to trigger Ripper's Bay, and he knew he was going to awaken for turn, so he wanted to get maximum value of still having that gold in play.
Interesting.
I'm sorry.
Va a hacer otro Starcross. Ah, no.
Ez.
Okay, we're going
I
to
will discard Trove.
develop slightly, draw more
1,
cards.
draw
Trove
2.
gone. Doesn't really need it at this point. Full ramp, essentially.
How many cards in hand?
2.
2.
Only 2 in hand is actually pretty low. Bradykin's definitely
Pues sí, ¿cómo no va a tener pocas cartas si se la pasa a este güey descartándole cartas de la mano? No mames,
or
joven.
something to deal with that Kaisa. I did see a list get picked up in that stack deck. That could be a list into a Bellows or something along those lines if there is a Bellows in hand. I'm not sure what Brady took,
Here.
but we're going to go into that sigil. And again, rune economy, the rune management has been stellar by Bradykin. Recycling again, 1 for that Ezreal.
Yes.
This sigil is going to cause him to recycle another one, which means next turn he's going to channel those 2 runes again.
Ok, dejar a la Vex en el campo.
And he still has that gold ready to go.
Es sospechoso.
Very efficient plays from Bradykin. Still 4 runes up as well, so Miru's not
Te
going to
arriesgas
have
a
a
que la
free
maten.
conquer here. Gonna have to be aware of what
¿Cuál es el
could
plan?
Bradykin have as a
Starcross
response.
después de que gaste
Miru's still,
cosas.
though, almost full ramp here. Yep. Still has
Tendrá
that
otro
Forerunner
Starcross.
in hand 'cause it was
Probablemente tiene
returned
otro
back from the
Starcross.
Starcross, but this Kaisa with the Blighted Axe can punch really hard.
Notably, though, when you try to equip the axe to a unit, it does create a trigger.
Okay.
So a Starcross potentially could be held up
Yeah.
to try to make you deramp a little bit, commit to some sort of play, and then put that Kaisa back in your hand. A lot of cards in Brady's hands, as we can see there in the player cam. Looks like probably 7.
Es que está prácticamente telegrafeando el Real que tiene un segundo Starcross.
Yeah. Let's see.
Si no, no tiene sentido que deje a la Vex. No, ¿cómo? La que quieres matar es a la Vex. Si te va a hacer un Starcross, de todos modos te lo va a hacer. Pues mejor juega que no lo tiene y ve a atacar a la Vex.
Yeah. So I'm assuming that the exhaust 3 and the gold will be Starcross. Oh no, taking it back.
Looks like a Stupefy, perhaps?
Stupefy? ¿Para qué?
Oh, stack
deck.
deck.
Stack deck está buscando otra carta.
You set another action window here if you want to Starcross still.
Juego que fue el piso.
Quick stack deck, actually.
Oh, just
ok, no había
I did see a
Starcross.
Fizz and a Watcher in that stack deck. I'm assuming probably we're taking the Fizz here.
Sí, yo
That allows us
también
to
creo que
Starcross
va a
again
agarrar el
and bring that
piso.
Fizz back to hand if we really want to.
But conquering at Sigil the Storm means that Miru has to recycle a rune, now floating the energy here, so Miru does still have 1 energy to spend there. It should also be floating a power as well. Oh, actually, no, because...
No, he used it too.
Ok, ahora le toca a él.
Okay.
Sure, I will
Bewitching Spirit.
Gust.
Nice.
Yep.
Now
bouncing it back to hand.
Pyke Legend, I assume that this is just going to come straight back to the field.
Of course.
Ok, le están dando una probadita de lo mismo.
Oh, no, Forerunner.
Forerunner.
Go ahead.
So Brady Ken had 3 runes that were not used on the turn. Was not able to fully maximize the energy usage over the 2 turns.
Supongo que como se quedó con el Fizz, va a hacer Fizz, Starcross.
Apathetic is still at the battlefield, slowing down Miru's plays.
Alforez, Alferros.
Stupefy and Bellows I saw.
Okay, pretty good combo.
We do have access to our entire, if we did take that Fizz. I'm not sure if we did take the Fizz, but I mean, Brady's looking through his trash, so I'm assuming we did take the Fizz. Star Crossing that Forerunner again would be kind of crazy. Looks like we're playing 4.
Accelerate 1,000 tail.
Oh, yeah, Watcher is good.
That gets down to 5. Swing here, 7 to 5.
Nice.
It's one way to deal with the... And notably, 4 runes available. We can
Okay.
Star-Crossed. We can even bring that Watcher back to our hand if we want to.
No, porque el Watcher.
That's kind of filthy.
Puede hacer Fizz, Starcross.
Yep.
Cycle 1.
¿Por qué no está usando el pinche oro?
To play Fizz.
Yep, there he is.
Starcross himself.
This time spend the gold, yep.
Gracias.
So not going to be at full
Y el
12
mismo
rune
Fizz.
ramp at Bradykin's next turn. There are 3 that have been recycled this turn, but still very good sequence of plays. There are no units on field for Miru, and with that Vex Apathetic, very low chance of Miru actually getting onto the board and doing anything else.
Porque rebota, bueno, para más cartas.
Ezreal, notably, is
El Real es una muy buena opción para defenderse de lo que sabe que tiene en la mano, que es el Bewitching.
So stuff like Bellow's Breath do get reduced by that.
Hard bargain.
It definitely did. 5-2, and you're the control list.
Yeah. Very, very well played from Bradykin. Very impressed with the decisions he's made so far.
Let me see your Discord. You have another Starcross.
No tiene.
Yeah, that was the Starcross used once from hand and then once from graveyard.
Shouldn't have another Starcross in trash. Yeah.
Pues
he played one from hand and one from trash, which was the one he played from hand. I don't think there's another one
I
in
don't
trash.
think there's another one,
Yeah. We just develop again.
Ferros y Kai'Sa.
This is the brutal part about playing against this Ezreal list, is that we've now played this Forerunner 3 times, and we've yet to awaken it.
Yep. It used to be the League of Forerunner.
Yep.
Not as much anymore into these control lists, these Chaos control lists.
And Miru actually talked about that in his winner's interview that Barrett was doing with him. That it's brutal against Starcross, and I'm seeing it here.
Flourish Kai'Sa.
Wow.
Ooh. Stupefy into Deadly Flourish will do 4 total mites worth of damage, and that will kill the Kai'Sa.
Y luego Starcross.
Now,
Que chingue su madre, mi
more
comadre.
Starcross on this Forerunner again. That would probably just be game.
Oh, ahí está el Starcross.
That looks like a Starcross.
And then Starcross Spirit Ferris.
Wow.
Ah, huevo. Ya sabes.
Game 2. Wow.
Sí, no. Aquí es donde dicen, ya vete a la chingada, con mucho. Eso me recuerda a los pinches Thermobeams instantáneos. Esto me recuerda mucho a cuando solíamos jugar Real Control antes de los bans. Esa habilidad real de jugarte más o menos de manera consistente 5 o 6 rebooks en un juego.
Yeah, I've also watched him do this quite a few times, and
buenos tiempos.
It's a very frustrating deck to play against.
See that gets a Starcross positive win. Out all the combinations.
Siento mucha curiosidad de cuál es la respuesta contra este Real, aparte del robo de que te da la Estela con, por ejemplo. Porque si llegué a jugar contra decks de descartes antes de este Real, como por ejemplo el Pyke y la Estela con el Ángel Guardián, me hacía todo el jale. La Irelia también por el deflect.
Argument that you hold it so that way you can trigger your Ezreal ability, the legend, on a future turn.
Que empiece a descartar.
Discard a Gust.
We discard the Gust.
Oh. Very interesting.
Tap. 2.
I always love it when you see really good players do something and you're like, I don't think I would have done that.
Yeah, why are they doing that? Yeah.
Clearly they know more.
That's why they're doing that.
That would make sense.
Sí,
okay. But the Bewitching Spirit was looped, so Miru has the access to that again. Probably won't get it to a battlefield unless you commit your Pyke to the play. Ooh, good hand. That's a Rengar. That's a Void Seeker. We saw, and a Fizz.
Yeah.
And I think a second Bewitching Spirit with a stacked deck. Very solid hand.
Much better hand than what we saw previously. We were looking at another Fizz, Treasure Hunter, and a Rengar. We took, I think, the Rengar.
Actually.
No?
Curious what he was digging for you. It looks like Fizz was not picked, or whatever it was.
Deadly
Could have just gone
Flourish.
for double Bewitching Spirit. Had the energy up for it. That's what I also
Bellows Breath.
expected, but just one Bewitching Spirit pass, Bellows Breath is gone.
Le están aplicando
Yeah,
el
and this is
Bewitching
kind of where it's going to get a
Spirit
little
de
tricky
Real,
for Brady is
pero
that we have 2 spirits, and we could potentially be playing, you know,
y el problema es que Real es mejor
wild, he said.
haciendo esto que Pyke, porque está dedicado el deck está dedicado a hacer eso y Pyke no. Pyke tiene la tech, pero no está dedicado a...
That's 3 Bellows that we saw.
3 Bellows Breath.
How you want to play the second Bewitching Spirit is if you read Bellows Breath, they would both die. All Bellows Breaths have now been accounted for. They're all out of there. Fizz could copy one.
Fizz could copy one.
Yeah.
Notably why we had that cost reduced as well by Ezreal for the repeat. So a cheaper Bellows Breath. So for Twitch chat who's saying he didn't pay his costs, he definitely paid his costs.
That was wild though.
Stack deck, Starcross, Real. Ahí está su propio Real.
Tune in.
Check this out.
Check this out.
Yo creo que va a ser su Real.
Stack deck from the Fizz getting played. And there's... Hey, that looks familiar.
We're both on Ezreal. Look at this, some dapper gentlemen on the field right now.
This is a sideboard Ezreal. I don't remember seeing one in the main deck.
Understandable if you're siding into very impactful counters to the opponent. Ezreal will also help you find those. Some of those ones. As a player,
you're playing it real dangerous. I'm gonna float 1 energy. So we've been told to use like these before. I know how a die works. Recycle this to sack a trophy.
Yep.
Channel draw.
A ver, espérate.
Trophy.
Bueno, si era morada.
Yeah, it would appear.
Okay.
I can use the floating stoop Ezreal.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a draw here.
Oh, no, Ezreal, there's a 1 of Ezreal in the main deck.
There was a 1 of Ezreal in the main, okay.
Play Pack.
Oh, does have the Pack of Wonders. Probably got that off of the Stupefy, I would imagine.
¿Quiere hacer Fizz Bellows Breath?
Pay 3, recycle 1. Play Fizz. Play
Okay,
Bellows.
Here comes the Bellows.
Quite funny.
Repeated 2 damage to each of them.
Okay.
Oh, and if we have another Stupefy, that can get rid of the Fizz as well. Or a list.
Yeah.
What are Fizz's tags, I wonder?
Yeah. I have like a -2.
I would guess
Fizz, Bilgewater, and Yordle.
I was going to say Bilgewater, I was going to say Yordle, and then you got it out before. Wow. There's the list, calls one of them, it wipes all 3 units. What a play from Brady.
Ya entonces ahora ya entiendo por qué trae the
This
list.
is really cool, and then you try to play it in your head, and you're like, yeah, this is too much.
Yeah, so this is cool for people with a large enough brain.
Yeah, not us.
Falling
Is a great
Star.
answer, though. Mirror's able to also clear. There are no units
Dígase de
on the
mamadas,
board
dijo el
right now,
pequeño Pyke.
and 1 point has been scored in Game 2 of our top 8 feature match.
Bueno, al menos no te está desmadrando la mano,
Those 2
¿eh?
gears
Una
in
vez
play.
digo.
Notably, Miru did sideboard in those thermal beams.
Ahora
so
estás
that can
jugando un
completely
poquito más porque no te está desmadrando la
backline
mano.
of
Can you
Brady
confirm there's 2 in there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Want to make sure that we recycled for that Fizz earlier. And now Miru having some options here. Considerably more cards in hand than the last game.
Yes, last time it was all ready by this
Muchas
point.
veces las personas,
You would whiff one
como
turn.
este Brad Dickin, se ve que es bien buen pedo. Muchas veces esas personas son las que juegan los decks más pinches
Yeah, I'll
castrosos,
accelerate this guy here.
hijos de puta, que pueden existir.
Will be exhausted as it moves, but will get the point.
Did I miss a point? Did I miss the 2 conquer?
Oh, sorry. I did on the wrong one. I'm at 2.
All good.
I'm at 2.
A good reason as to why both players should track the score.
Yep.
Judges had it right on the overlay as well, so I'm sure it would have been rectified if there was a disagreement. Bouncing the Pyke back to hand. Maybe
Confirmation. Is the Pyke unit a Bilgewater unit?
Probably.
It feels
I believe
like
it would be.
We can keep playing. I'm just curious to know.
I'm going to say yes.
They'll check.
It is a Bilgewater unit. It's in the Bilgewater lore in League of Legends.
Starcross.
And here's the So the Bewitching Spirit, that will discard a Star-Cross for Bradykin. Pretty high value spell there to get rid of, but not into this board. You don't really want to return that Bewitching Spirit back to hand.
Flourish?
Did we?
Yeah, Bilgewater and Pyke. That's what he is.
¿Cómo?
He is in fact Pyke.
Shrove?
I do believe we
¿Sabes qué? Se está sintiendo como una guerra contra Kai'Sa.
a couple turns ago.
Oh,
So putting stuff into our trash is like a second hand.
Yeah.
Play the Trove back and pass.
It's my favorite way to play it with the second hand. But
Uy,
more of
aquí
a
un Thermo Beam.
of, draw
Estaría
and
chido
energy
el value.
ramp for Bradykin on this turn.
Los hay
No
de
units
Kyo.
played.
No, pero no lo tiene. Triste.
Draw.
Accelerate Kai'Sa will get a draw from Miru and another point. So Bradykin's falling behind significantly in points currently, but is still playing very patient because it's a control list. You're just trying to out-resource your opponent, and so far Bradykin is doing that.
Yeah, and a really good, again, this Kai'Sa not staying on the board is best case scenario for Miru, right? We know that list is, I believe, why Brady asked about Bilgewaters, because he named Bilgewater and was trying to get rid of that Fizz earlier.
And funnily enough, I believe Tide Turner is also Bilgewater. Actually, no, I think he's Ionia. No, he's not. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not Bilgewater. No, he is.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Bilgewater.deck.
Bilgewater.
I am floating 1 energy, 1 power.
Ok. Para poder usar el Trove.
And packing the Trove.
Sure.
Packing the Trove.
I'm surprised that a treasure trove would fit in a backpack. Doesn't seem, you know,
What if you like open the
logistical.
contents of it and put it in the backpack then?
Maybe the backpack's like bigger on the inside, one of those like magic
¿Y ahora?
backpacks.
I
Bag of Wonders.
returned it with the Pack of Wonders. Yeah.
That is
Well, it's called Pack of Wonders.
That's actually a
Yeah,
good
hold
point.
on.
Wow.
Dude.
Playing
That's why they pay you the big bucks.
floating. I am then going to sack it.
Oh, now we're
I'm
sacking.
embarrassed with that one. All right, yep, gonna go for the sack. Channel a Rune, draw a card. It's quite obvious in hindsight.
Yep.
¿Qué se supone que estás buscando? Unidades.
Playing Vex.
There she
The
is.
crowd goes wild. Vex Apathetic has hit the board.
Spirit, discard a card.
My turn, says Bradykin.
No creo
Still
que
3
vaya a
runes
usar
available.
Starcross para esto, pero puede ser.
Ooh, discarding one of the outs to the Vex Apathetic.
Pack the Spirit.
Another pack. Double pack. This is gonna get goofy.
If we can find a Thermal Beam, though, on Miru's side, this would be the window we need to get
Thermo
back
Beam,
into it.
correcto.
Very true. No runes up, or not enough up for a hard bargain on Bradykin's side.
Pero
so
pues
this
no
would
le ha
be the turn to
salido
do
al
it.
compadre.
Can accelerate that Kai'Sa to try to get more draw. Dig a little bit deeper for that Thermal Beam, but getting rid of a list and 2 Pack of Wonders is
That would feel real cheap.
A-okay.
You would
Ah,
only
ya.
have enough to do the accelerated Kai'Sa,
Quitándose
and then draw, and
el
that would
Pack
be
of
5 more
Wonders
energy available.
y la
Your
lista
D-ramping
ya era
2, 'cause you
ya
have the gold here you
era
can spend on the Kai'Sa
suficiente
accelerated.
value.
Might be worth it either way, just to play the Kai'Sa.
I think that's what we're mathing out probably on the side of Miru. We're splitting our runes up, making sure we have enough if we do find that Thermal Beam, or maybe calculating a line that I don't even know.
Yeah. I just love how calm Bradykin is. If I'm staring down somebody who's like 3 points up, probably gonna go to 5, and I haven't scored one yet, I start to just panic. You know, I'm like, I gotta get in this game. I gotta start playing. But Bradykin, cool as a cucumber over here.
Yep.
0 points, 0
A
problems.
Kai'Sa
Kai'Sa goes
hasta
in,
ahorita
conquers
ha
on
sido una
Forbidden
buena
Waste, will
respuesta
draw a
porque no
card,
le
get a point
ha
from Miru.
dado descartado tanto la mano, pero eso se me hace que va a
Wondering
cambiar el
what was
siguiente
drawn.
turno.
Bouncing back to hand. Oh yeah, well now we can't play a Thermal Beam.
Yeah.
Well, obviously we didn't draw it, or else we wouldn't have done this.
Yep. But now we're. Oh, okay.
Ok,
Now
jugó
you
la
play the Kai'Sa because it's
Kai'Sa.
no longer as safe in the hand. I think that was 5 cards in hand for Miru.
I believe so, yeah.
Bradykin could get rid of 3 of them
Draw.
this turn.
Is that enough?
Bewitching, throw.
We do need to put that
Well,
Kai'Sa back in the hand
Bewitching,
somehow.
Pack of Wonders. Bewitching, Pack of
So does
Wonders.
just currently trade with the Vex?
Yeah. Or you just don't commit the Vex to the
Starcross,
board.
Bewitching, a la verga.
Or you pack the list and
No sé.
name Kai'Sa, or whatever.
Both
The
these.
Void? Is that her tag?
Void.
I would, yeah, it should be the Void.
Y otro
I'm gonna move here.
Velos Breath repetido.
Go to 1.
All right,
Did
first
you know-
point for Bradykin.
Did you know the Bag of Wonders is a reference to a limitless bag?
Paying 2
I'm a Lux
Second
enjoyer, so I did know
one.
that.
Oh.
or Sprite Fountain.
And there's the fountain. Now we're going to try to get
Right.
some point tempo here. Obviously, putting that one on the Forbidding Waste, because We don't really care if it dies.
Yeah.
Vex taking 1 damage every turn. Not the end of the world, especially when our opponent plays Void
That'll be
Seeker.
witching.
And we're going to see the Spirit come down, discarding a Traveling Merchant on the side of Miru.
Grove para
Still
arriba.
7 runes available, looks like, for Bradykin. So a lot of room to work with if he wants to pack that Spirit and replay it.
Yeah. You can do it
Or
twice.
if he's going to try to deal with that Kaisa.
You can also return the
Double
Sprite
pack.
Fountain. Yeah. So you get the Sprite Fountain
Okay.
back to hand. This is something we highlighted before. You don't have to play it right now.
Interesante,
You
dirá
can
el
just hold it in
Chicharito.
hand and then use it again next turn. And then still play the Unyielding Spirit, but not going to play the Spirit, actually. It looks like we're just passing
Para
turn.
sacarle más
So
value.
how many runes is that up for Brad?
7, I believe.
That's a double hard bargain and a Star-Crossed.
Ok.
Yeah, I'm just looking at his list.
Thinking of
Quiere
the likely
aguantar
tools. I feel like those would be the two
contra
that you
la
have to watch out
Kaisa.
for right now from Miru. Because like the Void Seeker would be an obvious out to this. Brynir
Brinky.
Thunder Song.
I am going to
Starcross.
cycle 1.
Kaisa, most likely.
Starcross Sprite Kaisa.
Yep, makes sense. So Brynir Thunder Song, once it hits the field, will activate its triggered ability. Your opponent can no longer play cards
Okay.
for the rest of this turn. You do have reactions.
Pretty good.
Starcross, a great reaction. And now the Void Seeker can come down. No ability for Bradykin to interact with that card. Brynir Thunder Song, incredible card for Fury decks to play,
Brinky, Void
especially
Seeker.
into these control matchups. Miru, that was such an efficient turn to do it. 7 runes up on Bradykin's side.
Y ahora?
You have 4?
You get a non-ideal Star-Crossed and then 4 wasted runes. Like, Bradykin will not be able to use these runes on this turn. Really big for Miru.
And here comes Pyke.
Yep.
Now that Vex is no longer in play, we can move that Pyke in the same turn. We're going to do a little shortcut here, go to 6. So threatening lethal on our next turn. Obviously, Brady is
Ok.
probably more than capable of clearing this board.
2.
But without that Vex,
¿Qué
that
va a
Kai'Sa's gonna
hacer
come in
la jugada?
from hand and start working.
You would
Got
imagine,
it.
but still Miru's putting the pressure on Bradykin to stop Miru's advance.
In the tank.
Elder Dragon,
A
chingue
lot of
su
cards, a lot
madre.
of choices.
Vale verga que no tenga
Result of the
runas
stack deck has made
naranjas.
this selection. Let's see what Bradykin can do here. You need to clear at least 2 units.
Y otro
Go
está.
again.
Sure.
¿Qué está
Mind
buscando?
Splitter, Stupefy. I couldn't see the
¿Qué es
third
lo que
one.
podría estar buscando?
Thank
We
you for the
just missed
attempt
it.
there. Yeah.
Más spells.
He's too quick.
Too fast. I mean, these guys finished, what, 2 turns apiece in a minute in game 1?
Oh, yeah, they were flying.
Yeah.
We were almost at the end of game 2.
Oh, que la chingada.
Find it eventually.
We're looking for something.
Peace.
We have a Fizz as well, so we could do a 4th stack deck.
Oh, let's do it. Come on.
Oh,
Deadly
Deadly
Flourish
Give
is
what
Flourish.
they want.
as well.
True.
Yo creo que Deadly Flourish o Wages of Pain
And
era lo
not
que
a
estaba
no-brainer here.
buscando.
Definitely want to think. We know there's a Kaisa in hand.
You could also fizz in. I believe there's a Deadly Flourish in the trash.
That one.
It's too expensive.
Well, if you fizz into the Deadly Flourish, then you can pack a
List
Wonders to
to
fizz
shrink
back,
that,
fizz
it does the
again.
damage.
Oh, yes, it is a 4 energy. You're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
too
balance the
expensive
list
for
to
the fizz.
hand.
Too
copy,
expensive.
Yeah,
Replay it, naming. That is Freljord, right?
it is Freljord.
Who knows?
Can confirm.
I'm pretty sure. I'm naming whatever it is, which is
Yeah, he's good.
probably
He's got
Freljord.
it. Freljord. Is that how you pronounce
All
it?
right.
Freljord. Yep.
Shrinking
Huh.
it and then
How'd you think it
flourishing
was?
I don't know. I never
Fredge-
tried pronouncing it.
Fredgelord.
Nope.
I am tapping
Jingo.
to
Definitely not that.
recycling for Sprite Fountain.
Yeah.
We go again. Kill
Le da
that.
menos
we're
dos
clearing
la
the board.
lista.
Yeah.
Get into here.
And you can clear the Tide Turner. You can pack a Wonders. Yep, here we go.
Replay it again, so I
Oh,
can critically
beautiful
identify.
here, showing the versatility of Pack of Wonders. It's
again,
not just for the
getting new
list. It's not
Sprite.
just for
gonna
your
join him here.
spirits,
Yes.
but it's also for the Sprite Fountain, and actually going to look to hold.
And I will pass to you.
Yeah, you have to be careful. I'll show you double Kaisa and a cleave.
You
Yeah.
got it. I was trying to play around double Kaisa. Cleave, I couldn't play around.
There it is.
GG's.
Oh, sí. Ahí se
Well
Kaisa
done.
Cleave.
Miru was able to get it at the end, showed that he had enough to go in with the Kaisas and the cleave. Bradykin.
Only all my bellows hadn't ended up in the trash. They might have been helpful at various points there.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
He did discard
Ok,
one of them,
está
so-
muy bien pensada la lista del Real,
Yeah.
Tiene combos muy versátiles.
Versus the Pyke.
The smile on Bradykin's face when he saw both those aspirants get flipped.
Incredible. Well, strap in, everybody. Get ready. Could be a
Siempre
long
iniciar
one.
con el pinche
we gotta
Paco
pack up turn
Wonders
one. Pack
debe
up
ser la
Wonders,
mera,
right? Oh,
la mera
Wonders.
chingonada.
And pass.
We got a little 2-drop there, but dies to a bellows, dies to a...
Y ahora Deadly Flourish.
Kind of dies to a cool breeze.
Ya no.
Perhaps.
Treasure Hunter known for not being the most sturdy of 2-drops, but that's a pass.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw the Deadly Flourish off the stack deck.
Wages of Pain,
So
Ghost.
Too late to
only
play
3 runes, yep.
Ala, esto se va a
Maybe a
10.
gust, but you would still get the movement of the Treasure Hunter, which will generate a gold for you. So Mirror's in a pretty good spot here.
Yeah, you won't get a point, but I mean, you probably want the Treasure Hunter back in your hand anyway.
Yeah, right. I imagine it was going to go there off of the Pyke anyway.
I will wage.
That's a
wages.
little better.
Wages
Yep.
está. Wages of
better.
Pain.
Gun richer.
Another
Otro.
one. Oh, deja vu.
Y el Pyke.
Okay. Let's see if this one survives longer.
No sé. Uy.
Pass. So 3 energy up
Okay.
from Miro.
2.
Bredican's looking
Su
for
plan
us to,
era
get value from
conquistar,
his back of wonders. The
levantarlo
treasure trove
y
would be
jugar
great.
los
There
dos.
it is.
Here we go.
Very big combo here.
Flourish.
I'm sorry. Play pack trove.
Oh no!
Oh!
Draw. Pass to you.
Hit him with the I'm
Hola
sorry.
madre.
Gonna be at 10 runes.
Pero ahora,
on the next
ahora
turn.
digamos
What a
que si
ramp
te
for
salió el
Bradican.
Thermo
Miro
Beam.
will get a point here. I mean, there's no energy up for Bradican, so you're on the board.
This is rough.
I'll split her.
Holo.
There's the Mind Splitter. Gonna maybe get one of them.
Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Oh,
Mm.
double star-crossed and a fizz.
Yeah, getting rid of the Trove is
El Treasure
natural
Trove.
here.
Yeah, but still, with double list, double star-crossed and fizz, this is an incredible hand for Bradican. Now, bouncing back the Mind Splitter, not always ideal because then they get
Right.
another use of it, but in a
El
pinch.
problema es que no tiene.
Yeah.
No tiene el Bewitching y
Can
no
also
tiene
get the Wages of
nada.
Pain, and then clear out the
Treasure Hunter.
Treasure Hunter and then just get another gold. That's not bad use of the fizz either.
Fizz,
replaces the
Wages
gold,
of
right? You can use the
Pain,
gold to play the
Star
Fizz.
Cross.
Exactly.
And then replace it
El
with that
Fizz.
Wages of Pain. Get rid of the Treasure Hunter. Mind Splitter's a little bit trickier to deal with because you do need to either use 2 lists on it to kind of
Wages
get
of
down. And that's
Pain,
exactly what
sí.
Bradican's going to do. Replace the gold, probably
Y
pack the Fizz
luego
back,
Star
and,
Cross.
live to fight another day. You're tapped out, right, is never something I want my opponent to. And there's
Okay.
the double.
It's
Yeah, he knows what's going to happen. Yeah, he knows.
I will be listing them up, but I'm just going to do that first.
Yeah. I mean,
Sí,
we
pues ya
saw
sabe
the
que va a ser
double list.
lista.
Did you know that Mind Splitter's a dragon?
Shrink,
Yeah, it's also
bounce
from
to
Mount
hand,
Targon.
List naming dragon,
Ooh.
shrink.
Shrink.
And now I get a
You
gold
just made the
from
list.
Flourish.
Okay.
I'll bounce that list back to hand.
Oh, okay.
Just set something more nicely neutral, like Bilgewater. and I will
Nice,
pass it
sure.
back.
Just efficient. Use your runes. There's nothing else that you're going to be saving them for. And there's a lot of bilge water in Mirror's
It's a
deck.
good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. I'm curious. We didn't obviously bounce our Fizz, but we've kind of noticed that units,
Uy, Fallen Star.
contrarily to Bradykin's deck, when you're playing
Está
against
difícil la
Miru, your units are actually
decisión.
safer on
Fallen
the
Star
backline.
o
We have
Rengar.
Void Seekers and we have Bewitching Spirits, but we don't
Oh,
really
el
have much ways to do all
espíritu.
that
Star,
except
yeah.
for the Falling Star.
But a Falling Star on one fizz doesn't feel great.
Right.
So
think
I think
se me
it's
hace que
gonna
va a
be
ser el
relatively safe
espíritu.
back there. And also, I think Bradykin's realizing I'm so far ahead in card advantage at this
Entonces
point. just from
empezarle a
the Pack of
quitar
Wonders and
mano.
the list looping. Maybe you can actually start to be the beatdown. Eventually, the control deck has to actually commit
win the
units to
game,
the
yeah.
board and win the game.
Split this one.
What I am a little worried
Oh, no.
about if I'm Bradykin, you've seen the deck list. You know there's a Thermo Beam. It's
True.
a 10-point game. The longer we wait, the more cards we're letting Miru draw, especially when we're Fizz stack decking.
Está buscando el Thermo
And
Beam.
potentially finding a Thermo Beam.
He is digging
Oh,
for
y
that
pues va a ser el
thermo. Was it
sapo.
1 or 2 thermo beams sighted? Do you
double
have
check
the
here.
list
I
on
can
you
pull it
now?
up.
Yeah, I'm very curious because he didn't see it in game 2.
Oh, sorry.
We have
It
2
is
Thermo Beams.
2 thermo
Mind
beams.
if I use that?
Go for it.
Thank you.
If he brought both in, which I assume he
Sometimes
would
they're
have.
off to the side and I don't remember.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Go here.
Good
It's sapo.
sportsmanship from Bradykin.
Pass you.
Sapo y
2
vas.
energy up, 2 units on the field.
12 runes, it looks like.
Y ahora un
Well,
Velos
for
Bread
Bradikin,
estaría
yeah.
culerísimo, güey. Es que esa
This is
lista
where
le
it's
arregla
typical
mucho los
runes where it
números.
gets
Ya
very
entendí
scary to
por
play
qué
into
está ahí. No
Ezreal.
entendí al principio, pero ya entendí
Keep
por
in
qué
mind
está
that
ahí.
list already called bilge water, so it can hit the fit,
Yeah.
hit the traveling merchant.
Y ya vamos a
That's pretty
empezar.
good.
Please discard a card.
Bounce, replay.
Please
Yeah.
discard a card.
I don't think you have to say please. I think you can just kind of demand it.
He's from Canada.
Yeah?
Bounce,
It's a
replay.
polite lad.
Please
Ahí está.
discard one.
That is a third Bewitching
Triple,
Spirit.
Bewitching.
And
Es su propio
welcome
bewitching.
to playing against Pack of Wonders, Ezreal, everybody.
One card in hand, it looks like.
It to the
Oh! Can't play it again. Can't play it a fourth time.
Now we're in top deck mode.
I feel like that was psychological damage more than anything.
Yep. Two or three cards in hand, it looks
Necesitas
like, actually.
desesperadamente. A ver.
We know one's a merchant.
Ajá.
Man, if
Eso
just
iba a
found that
pasar a
thermal beam
fuerzas.
off of either the stack decks, this game would
Luego,
be completely different.
lo
Imagine if
mandas a
Mirror
la
can actually
mano
get his
con la habilidad
hands
de
on
Pyke.
that.
Bounce it back.
Yep.
What do we have to play for our fizz here in the trash, I wonder? Another mind
Está el
splitter.
mind, otro mind splitter.
Yep.
Yeah, get that out of there.
New card?
oh, sorry. There you go.
To dust.
Ooh.
Turn to dust.
Okay.
Not super useful until we see that blighted battle axe come down.
Yeah.
Pues sí, le tenía que quitar el espíritu
Nice that
porque ya
Brady
está
King
quedando
actually
sin
kept
mano.
it in the list though, because I feel like Bladed Battle Axe is maybe one that comes out if you're not like needing to punch
Oh yeah,
very hard.
perhaps.
I feel like Miru probably doesn't need that.
We don't have any other gears in the deck, it looks like.
Apenas, top deck de otro bewitching.
Draw.
2 units for Miru again. Let's see if they survive this time. Mind Splitter's harder for Ezreal to deal
Este
with,
es
but
Starker.
two
No,
lists
es
is not
real.
impossible.
Discarding turn to dust.
Yeah. Discard fodder for Ezreal,
No,
at the
dos.
very least.
And I love this type of sequencing. Brady can waited very long to play the Ezreal because he had good plays before. You don't need to dig for cards if you already have plays you're happy with. Now going to start digging for cards.
And then replay the Ez.
We get to go again.
Dig some more.
Discarding.
I am an Ezreal,
Trove?
and I'm digging into my deck.
1, 2.
Trove, an interesting discard here. Especially with 2 packs in play.
Yeah, I mean, you're already kind of
Back the Ezreal
ramped.
again.
So this Ezreal's probably a better draw engine
La
at this point
madre, es
than
que-
the Treasure Trove.
There's Vex.
Okay, not even going to play the Ezreal next. It's just the Vex.
¿Y vas?
Play the list naming Dragon.
Yeah.
Again,
Oh, we have 2 lists. Oh no, we have one naming Bilgewater and one
Partida.
naming Dragon.
Yep, and pass. So one of those lists can hit the Mind Splitter. I imagine that's just setting up for a double list, or a triple list rather, Dragon play on the next turn. Could
even
be
be
quadruple.
quadruple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. You can make that thing -1 before Bellows Breathing.
Triple's enough.
Yeah, it should be.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry. Sure. How about them all the way over here?
All right, judges looking to confirm just the board state currently, as Miru will move the merchant
Descartar,
in, discarding the Blade of Battle Axe
robar.
did stay in the main deck, or sorry, stayed in the deck after siding, and then drawing a card with the merchant.
Notably, Brady's units that he uses to close out the game are stuff like Watcher. And if he does get established on a battlefield, that Blighted Battle Axe can definitely help to get
True.
over top of it. Same thing with Cleaves. We needed the Cleave last game, right? We saw it, right? You needed double Kaisen Cleave to win because he double stacked the sprites on the battlefield. So don't hate it. And
Ahí está el
there is
Thermo
the
Beam por
Thermo
fin.
Beam.
Massive.
You got me.
What a valuable spell. 6 gears gone, 2 of them gold gears,
Uf,
2 lists,
aquí es donde pierde
2
el
pack of
pequeño
wonders.
Real.
Bradykin's going to have to find a
Porque se
different
me
way
hace,
to
ahí
deal
ya
with
se
that
le
Mind
acabó
Splitter.
el chao.
Thinking.
And that's the downside of playing those lists preemptively. Yes, it saves you some runes on the next turn, but it makes them fodder for the Thermo Beam.
All right, so the merchant's going to go
Thermo
back to
Beam.
hand, play it safely in our base.
Pass. I thought about maybe you go Mind Splitter in and then return the Mind Splitter back to hand to try and loop that a few times, but the Mind Splitter on field currently checks the Vex. So I think
Yes.
that's the bigger threat for Miru currently.
And the issue here is if you Mind Splitter back to hand, you leave one battlefield open for that Vex.
Yes, exactly.
So you
Starcross.
turns off another Kaisa if you were to draw her. Turns off your Chosen Champion as well. So developing in the base is definitely pretty safe here for Miru. 3-0 right now, but it is a 10-point game, let me remind you. And here comes Ezreal again that we did bounce back to hand. Sprite Fountain's going to get pitched for 2 brand new cards.
2.
2 cards in hand for Miru.
And that Pack of Wonders is a 3-F. There's a chance that Bradykin just draws into another one. And then you just start looping your Ezreals and your Fizzes as opposed to the
Ay,
list.
guay, cómo le dolió ese Thermo Beam a mi
But trying to
compa.
deal with this Mind Splitter without 2 lists is going to be much, much harder. I'm trying to think, like, because this type of Ezreal list isn't really on the singularities. It's not on, like, the bigger snipes. It'd be like Deadly Flourish, Bellows Breath at that point. You know, like
Kind of, yeah.
combos like that. Or if it goes to a battlefield, like Fizz can just swing in with some extra damage. But
Usa
we'll see what
propio
they
Mind
do here.
Splitter.
Mind Splitter looks like.
You know what? This is also a good check for the Mind Splitter. You just play your own.
Ay, hijo de su puta
Interesting.
Kind of feels
madre.
like taking the same thing. Can I look at your trash?
Yeah, you take the Falling Star, he just plays the Fizz and plays the Falling Star. You take the Fizz, he has a Falling
I'll
Star.
take the Fizz.
Fizz makes
Yeah,
sense, because then you
Fizz.
at least deny the body on the board. Otherwise, it would be a unit and the spell as opposed to just the spell. Bradykin's a funny guy. I like listening to his thoughts while he plays.
Pues va a hacerle Falling Star al
Deciding what we're
PC
trying to do with that
al,
Fizz here.
I'm gonna stack
y al
that.
Ezreal.
Bradykin has scored his first point, by the way, in Game 3. It's Aspirin's climb times 2. We're going to 10 points, and Bradykin's at 10% of the way there.
Take that.
We're 4 turns away, even if Miru scores 2 points a turn. So we need
That's
8
a
more.
normal game.
4 turn cycles.
That's a normal game of Riftbound.
Yeah. That's if he's able to score twice a turn.
Yes, yes. Okay, let's see what Mir's able to do here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
It was a Falling Star in hand, something drawn for turn. The Merchant can loop cards, especially if you have no cards in hand. It can just be a +1, which feels really good. And then
Pues
the
sí,
Pyke
va a tener que ser
chosen
Falling
champion.
Star a
So
los
Falling
dos de
Star's gonna be the
atrás,
first
sí.
one. Really
Correcto.
clean clears there.
Yep.
Very high efficiency.
So we know there is a... Oh, there's
Merchant.
another Merchant. So now we have no cards in hand.
Yep.
We're going to discard 0, draw 1.
Roban.
Now the tough thing is this Mind Splitter can go in
Pero-
and crash with the Mind Splitter, or it can go in and crash with the Vex, but then the Mind Splitter's alive and nothing else checks.
El problema es que estás
The
en
Mind
top
Splitter,
deck
so-
You
mode.
have to be careful, though. There is 1 rune up for Bradykin, and a card like Stupefy does exist.
True.
So if you're trying to get rid of that Mind Splitter, it is dangerous. If you're trying to get rid of the Vex, yeah, you can run that Mind Splitter in, right? I don't really think there's any one
Sorry, just
rune
thinking.
ability
All good.
that Bradykin can do to bring that below 4 might.
Ah, ¿Qué puedes hacer?
Oh. Counting
¿Qué le
energy.
salió?
Might have been a big
Otro
draw
Mind
there.
Splitter. Otro Mind Splitter.
Looks
Be a
like
Pyke as well.
7 up, 7 energy up. So not enough to send the Mind Splitter
Otro,
in,
otro pinche sapo,
return
¿no?
it to hand with the Pyke Legend, and then replay the Mind Splitter.
So I think we drew another Merchant, is what I saw.
Okay.
Which isn't great in this spot. But, I mean, if you develop it, you
yeah.
can start cycling a lot of cards.
It actually is a lot
El
of draw
problema de
power,
jugar
because
el
then you draw one for
Merchant
turn,
y
play
el
that
Pyke
card, do
en
the
la
Merchant,
base
play the
es
card, you drew
donde
the
le
Merchant,
salga
move to the
un
next Merchant. Like, it's
Bellows
actually
Breath.
kind of draw engine at this point, which will
Te va a hacer
give
un
you more
desmadre si
card
no lo
advantage
tiene ya en la
over
mano.
Bradykin, who currently controls
Porque se te
more
va a morir
board advantage with the
todo.
Vex and the Mind Splitter.
You do have to be a bit careful, though, about developing this Traveling Merchant, because Bellows Breath does exist.
Yeah.
So if you kind of just leave them all, you know, in your base, then 1 repeated Bellows Breath gets rid of your 3 Merchants.
He did opt to return and just not going to play either. Okay.
Pues sí.
Untap,
Respecting the Bellows Breath,
hold 2,
but that means less units
Chill,
to play
chill.
the ball game.
draw.
Deadly Flourish.
Looking through our trash,
Deadly Flourish, Stupefy.
trying to figure out exactly what the best line is here.
3,
Looks like a Fizz, maybe?
cycle 1,
Real.
Fizz.
There he
Fizz.
is.
Yep.
Into stack deck.
Okay.
¿Qué estás
Bradykin's gonna
buscando,
dig a little
cabrón?
deeper.
Why shouldn't I draw more cards?
Bewitching.
How many cards now?
2.
We know one of them. Well, Brady knows one of them. We know both of them. They're both Traveling Merchants.
Yeah.
Va a empezar con el Bewitching. Si tiene Bewitching
How many
Starcross.
cards does Bradykin have in hand at this point? I feel like he's run
Yes.
pretty low on the resources. 3? Oh, that's much more than 3. That's
Oh, there is a Bellows
5, I
Breath.
believe.
Stoop with the
El
merchant.
Vélez.
Nice. More draws, and then Bellows Breath will just clear it with a single cast, and then you get the Legend
Bellow,
ability
1
to draw a
damage to
card.
each.
Yep.
Trigger as legend.
Does the damage?
¿Y ahora?
Bradykin's back to, I believe, 5 cards in hand, because the Stupefy replaced itself, and the Bellows Breath plus the Legend replaced the Bellows
Pack.
Breath. Pack of Wonders is big. That's the
Ooh.
3rd Pack of Wonders.
Pass to you.
Found it eventually. Not going to trigger it yet. Could have returned the Fizz and then played the Fizz.
So we do have enough for a Starcrossed. Now, Starcrossing the Mind Splitter isn't ideal. However, if it keeps your Vex alive, then you're just trading a card in your hand to make sure they can't accelerate into the game. And this is kind of where you want to be. You're down by 2 points. Both players are on even points, but Bradykin's only getting 1 point a turn so far because they are just hanging out there. And we're going to have Miru tries to go somewhere else. And I think this might be a star-cross, or that's what we're debating.
Oh, no, he says sure.
Again, being on odd points is not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Your Vex is still safe.
We're on
so
the
world's slowest clock,
because if Miro can just hold for 5 turns, or you know what, just bounce that back, get another use of it, get information on Bradykin's hand. He's drawn a lot of cards since the last time Miro saw that, so gonna get some information and then reestablish
debating
the body.
Response to the trigger.
Okay, trigger on the chain. Trying to figure out what the best course here is for
Jugar Starcross.
Brady.
No.
Did have a Starcross, has a Watcher in hand as well. Gus, another Fizz, and Stupefy hiding in the back?
I believe so.
Me hace que va a ser el
Very solid
Starcross.
hand from Bradykin. I mean, I guess it's Thousand Tail that you hit.
If you take the Starcross, Fizz plays the Starcross. If you take
pues el
Fizz,
yeah,
Starcross is live. So I
like
think it's definitely a Watcher.
Thousand Tail or Fizz would be the two I
Nah,
think.
me se me hace
But the
que el
problem is, like, there's
Fizz-
already a Fizz out there, so Starcross is going to get that. Like, I think you're just kind of accepting there's going to be a lot of Fizz Starcross shenanigans happening.
We have a pack out as well, so that Fizz is back in your hand for free. So I don't know that Fizz is probably your best play. I think it's Stupefy opting to try to keep him from drawing.
Also, Stupefy is a really clean check into the Mind Splitter crash. So you had highlighted that before. That is always an option. If you just make the enemy 7 might a 6 might, then it will not crash.
Pues
with
ya vio
your
que
own
no
Mind
tiene el
Splitter.
Velos, Red, así que jugar los dos
Not the
merchants
call I
aquí
would
no
have
es tan
expected,
mala
though. That
idea.
Thousand Tail is looking like a big
Así con la mano que
threat,
tiene
but
jugar
I guess
los
when you have
merchants
your
no
own,
es tan mala idea.
Starcrossed and such, it's maybe not as scary.
Yeah, but at this point, I feel like if I'm Bradykin, I can accelerate that Watcher, take control of the other Aspirant's Climb, and still have enough to hold up a Starcrossed. But I don't even need to do that. I have the Fizz,
And then you can pack a Wonders to Fizz back. You can Fizz for the Stupefy, get a draw.
You can play something. If you draw another unit that isn't the Watcher, you can play that to the Aspirants.
2.
And then bounce the Fizz back to your hand as well. Retain control of those battlefields, because you're on even points. Scoring 2 a turn here would be 3 more turns for Bradykin to close out here if he's able to maintain that. Here's the otother Fizz.
And repeat.
Bellows Breath.
Bellows, dealing 2 damage to each.
Okay.
Looks like he's going to try to get rid of the Mind Splitter here.
5 damage more on the Mind Splitter and it's gone.
Yeah.
Or just looking for another draw, I'm not sure.
Can still pack of Wonders the Fizz into... I guess the Bell's Breath again to do 2 more damage. Oh, that works.
Okay, yeah, just put it back to your hand.
Sure. Yeah, I was just doing the damage to clear the Merchant. I was wondering if maybe there was some line in there.
Oh,
the second Vex apathetic.
This is wonderful for Bradykin. Do we bring the Mind Splitter home?
Oh, boy. Good luck, Miru. For all the Pyke enthusiasts out there, he's going to need a miracle here.
Sí, se va a necesitar un milagro
Bradykin has
para poder
established
quitar 2
reestablished
Vex.
control of the board after the Thermo Beam. Very impressive.
Yep. 2 Fizzes, so it doesn't matter if you take 1. Oh, this is such a good hand for Bradykin. It's so well protected.
Yeah.
Again, you can play the Fizz, bounce the Mind Splitter, leave the Fizz in play, so it dodges the next Mind Splitter being played. And then you can bounce
pack
it back
Wonders
to your hand.
later. Ah, wow.
I fizzed. Oh no, I fizzed the Bellows. Never mind. Okay, no, we're good. I thought through 4 different lines at the same time, and I got confused in my head.
We're able to get, if we Falling Star here, we're able to get rid of 1 Vex.
Sure.
But this is expensive. Double deflect. We
Very
have gold,
expensive.
so we're only deramping 2.
A ver, espérame.
We're able to get, if we Falling Star here, we're able to get rid of 1 Vex.
Sure.
But this is expensive.
Ok, ya.
Double deflect. We have gold.
Simón.
So we're
Los
only
gold,
deramping 2.
pero de todos modos.
The honest cost of the
Vale,
and again, we are
vale
back to the
chorizo.
same field of Merchant plus Mind Splitter.
So holding to 5.
Poco a poco va levantándole real.
1 card in hand.
Después de ese termo, güey,
Ideally, we
la
want to get
verdad,
rid
mis
of this Merchant
respetos,
because
güey.
that thing will let you draw cards, and we are
No sé si va a ganar,
pushing Miru
pero
up against the
lo
ropes right now.
se
1
está
card in hand,
defendiendo
which I
bastante
think is
bien después
another
del termo,
Merchant.
güey.
I'm not entirely sure, but Bradykin in the tank here as we approach the 1 hour mark on this match.
I was just noting that.
¿Por qué,
I
¿por
mean,
qué le
there's
Stupefy
no
el
time
Merchant?
limit on quarterfinals
Siempre.
and beyond, but Approaching an hour, the fatigue sets in, decision-making fatigue. It's been a long weekend, already a long day. 5 rounds of Swiss into this top 8. And this is not an easy head-to-head matchup. Very complex decision-making trees here for both players.
Looking at that star-cross, putting it to the top.
One there.
There comes Fizz.
Guess you Bellows Breath or
Star-cross itself in the Mind Splitter.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
Trigger as legend from in the stoop.
So Mind Splitter will get another activation now. I wonder if Bradican now plays the Fizz again.
There's the Bellows.
Bellows the Merchant.
Or just play the Bellows, okay?
So clean.
This is really not how I expected to play the game. So Mind Splitter here.
Going up to 6 now.
6.
I can
Stack deck.
Okay, nice.
So even with that Thermal Beam, just finding that one last pack and able to continue get value from it.
Yo creo que aquí juegas el Fizz para que no te lo descarte el Mind Splitter.
Like if that Thermal Beam was never seen, then
O
this game
no,
would
o
probably
se lo
have been over
dejas.
by this point. Miru's done a great job of fighting back into it, but it just feels like who's the guy pushing the boulder? Is that Sisyphus? No, that's not it. That doesn't sound right. Whoever was pushing the boulder, you know, up the hill. And then it keeps falling down to Greek myth. Okay, well, that's what this feels like when I watch this. Thank you, production, confirming it was Sisyphus. Mind Splitter's going to see the hand again. Now, is it the Fizz? Yeah, I mean, finally the Fizzes are gone. Yeah. Miru has gotten through. Is that all 3?
Oh, and my turn for a Fizz, says Miru.
An ungodly amount of runes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I guess, yeah, if you Fizz for the Star Cross, or Falling Star, then Falling Star the Vex.
Okay.
Yep, that's painful. But finally, the Vex apathetics have been dealt with, and much more simplified board state. Still, I would favor Bradican.
So untap, I hold
untap
7.
the Aspirant's Climb.
I did channel already.
That battlefield is awake.
Yeah.
But we're into the late game now. I mean, Bradican, if you can get another point.
Pero sí lo hizo.
So untap.
Have been dealt with, and much more simplified board state. Still.
Hagan bien las
In
cosas.
mind, though, we have a Watcher.
Me puede
We still
llegar a
have a
pasar.
Watcher. We have not touched this Watcher with 4 different Mind Splitter coming into play. Or the same Mind Splitter 4 times, I should say.
Yeah.
But a very expensive turn for Miru. Now able to use that Dockside Butcher from the
Y
Champion
ahora.
Zone to kind of speed in there, but...
1.
Bewitching Spirit?
Spirit.
Oh, yeah. The last card's gone, and it was a good one. That's a Rengar.
The smile from Miru.
Still has the chosen champion Pyke in a pinch, so has at least that on the next turn.
Star-cross.
1.
Star-cross.
Star-cross, Spirit, Mind Splitter.
Mind Splitter cannot come out the next turn.
So this is nice because if you do choose to
Ya esto es para
use that
atrás
Pyke,
al...
you're just trading with the Mind Splitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless we top deck a Cleave or a Blighted Battle Axe. Actually,
Blighted Battle
you
Axe
need a
would be
Cleave.
really good. Yeah, because
trash.
otherwise you don't have enough energy for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Brady's turn to take a peek in the trash.
I'm going to read Gust in Brady's hand. If you're saying, let me look at your trash, you're trying to conquer with a Fizz, maybe Gust it, but then if there's good spells for you to copy.
It's going to bounce back to hand anyways, right? If you let it conquer.
True, yeah.
So you want to keep
Pero
your
pues que se
opponent
gaste una
on odd points on a
energía.
10-point game.
No,
So I think
que
Brady
se gaste una
is
energía.
debating
Okay.
gusting, and he's going to opt not to.
Yeah, it's a good point. So now Miru back on the even number of points, and Bradykin was not able to score a second point on their turn, so
Didn't play in here.
there'll be 2 turns for Brady to win.
That's probably why he didn't mind. That's probably why he didn't mind. We do have a Deadly Flourish in the hand.
El Star-cross.
Star-cross, the Fizz. Which means a Mind Splitter is going to come down for Brady next turn and take a peek at the 1 remaining card in hand for Miru, if I had to guess.
And also de-ramped.
Pero pues recicla el Star-cross, güey.
Recycled the Star-cross? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No puede jugar el Mind Splitter, pero pues, ¿para qué juegas el Mind
We
Splitter,
do
no?
have the Watcher.
What an interesting matchup, man. This is...
Juegas el Bewitching y le
we could
descartas el
just-
Fizz. O el
Spirit,
Mind Splitter.
Pack Spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah. There are 3 cards in hand. Yeah, and I don't think that Mind Splitter's coming out anytime soon.
There's the hard bargain.
Pass.
Again, this Dockside Butcher can get us a point.
Yeah. It's not going to do much. Getting 1 point's not great. I think like a I
¿Qué
know
va a
it's
hacer el
expensive, but even
Fizz?
like a Falling Star here would
Yeah,
feel good.
I
Just
can't win from here.
Oh, and he calls it. Bradykin taking it 2-1.
Good job, man. Good luck in the rest of it.
Thank you very much.
No, pues.
Great play from both players. Victory to Bradykin.
Es una partida interesante, por decirlo así, pero me gustó bastante.
Estuvo
muy chida.
That was a truly unique